Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a travel type video. I don't even know what I could call this video because it's a little bit of pack with me, it's some tips, it is a review on a new handbag that I was graciously sent by a company called Teddy Blake. And I'm going to be showing you what I'm packing in for our vacation and also tell you a little bit about the company in just a second. But basically, if you didn't know, we are actually going on vacation in 2 sleeps time. So I am working tomorrow. I don't have any time to pack now apart from today. So I think I'm almost done. I feel like I've overpacked. We're going for 6 nights. Yeah, 6 nights, so 7 days. We're actually road tripping across to another state. We're going to Victoria. If you didn't know, I'm from South Australia, so I'm from Adelaide, and we're driving all the way to Melbourne via Portland, which is a country town or coastal country town where I grew up. So I'm going to be showing you guys my old childhood house, if it's still there and hasn't been demolished. I'm going to be showing you the local beaches and things that I used to see and do as a little kid, and yeah, see if we can find our way around the town because I believe it's probably changed a fair bit. I've actually only been back twice in, I want to say, about 21 years. That is a very long time. That makes me sound so old. Anyway, we're going to go back and have a look at all that stuff. I'm going to be spending the night with my auntie and my cousins, which is very fun. I can't wait. We're going to be having dinner with them and seeing my grandparents, which, you know, I'm so excited. I'm really excited about this trip. Day 2 is going to see us going from Portland to Melbourne via the Great Ocean Road. So if you want to see some vlogs of travel, then keep an eye out for that because that is pretty much what's going to be coming out next. Once we get to Melbourne, we want to try and jam pack in as much as we can. Our plan is to go to the snow, which is why I'm going to show you some snow things in just a minute that I've purchased. We're hoping that it snows. The forecast at this stage is, I know it's going to snow one day, so I'm fingers crossed, you guys, fingers crossed. Otherwise, I've bought all this stuff for nothing. We also want to go to the zoo. Sambo is obsessed with elephants at the moment, so we want to go see some elephants. I also want to take him to the Children's Museum, and also we're going to go to the movies, which will be Sam's first time. So Sam is going to have a lot of firsts. Apart from the zoo, I think everything else is going to be a first for him, so hopefully he really enjoys the trip. Before we get started, I did want to share with you guys a company called Teddy Blake New York. So Teddy Blake actually reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and offered to send me a handbag to share with you guys, which I'm so thankful for. It honestly couldn't have come at a better time considering we are going away, and you guys have to check out their website. Honestly, their bags are exquisite. It was so hard to pick just one, but I did pick one that I thought would be perfect for this vacation. They are Italian leather. They are just absolutely stunning. Teddy Blake has been in business for 60 years. They have some of the world's best artisans working on their handbags, and yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what I picked. So I will say the box didn't come this crushed. Actually, Sam jumped on it, which is just mum life in a nutshell right there. We can never have anything nice. I did cut the box open though already so that I could show you. I did get my nails done for vacation for the first time in like 2 years 2 days ago, and I didn't want to ruin them by opening this box, but it did come like this. It's got a sheet of paper on the top here, and this is the bag. So this is the Alice black red small bag, in case you're wondering. I'll have it linked down below as well. It came in bubble wrap and plastic. So let's just open this up and have a look. Okay, so this is how it came. It comes with a beautiful dust bag that says Teddy Blake New York. It is so nice, you guys. Oh my gosh, and the handles feel so soft. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Oh my goodness, you guys. So this is the Alice bag. It does come with a little clutch, which is really nice, and the clutch can actually come off as well. So for traveling, this is going to be so nice. I won't have to take an extra wallet, and it has the red interior as well. That is really nice, you guys. The zipper is such good quality as well. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. I love the gold writing on it as well. Both of them have the gold writing on the front, which is really nice. The stitching is so well done, you guys. It's a really nice bag. Okay, so the inside of the bag is all stuffed with paper, which is nice. Oh my gosh. This is the inside of the bag. How luxurious is that? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, and how cool is this? So the base of the bag actually comes out so you can wipe it out, because as a mum, that is pretty much a must. This is so beautiful. So this is just one of the bags that I have on their website. They have so many different options to choose from. Definitely do yourself a favor and go check them out. Right now though, I am going to stock it full of stuff for our trip and show you how much I can fit into it. So let's get into it. I do have a bunch of stuff just over here ready to go, so you can see what I'm going to be putting into it for our vacation. Like I said before, we are going on a road trip, so I need to have things accessible. It's winter time. Pretty sure Sambo is going to get wet, so the very first thing I'm going to be putting in there is a change of pants, underpants, socks, a beanie and some gloves. I actually put it in this Ziploc bag because if he does get wet while we're out and about one day, I can just put his wet clothes in there and it is not going to ruin my bag. I also have another Ziploc bag full of snacks and treats. Again, these are the IKEA Ziploc bags, you guys, the ones with the double seals, so that if anything does get squished and popped like this chocolate milk right here, it shouldn't go through my bag, which I think is a really good idea. I can't remember who I saw that did this, but somebody else on YouTube did this and I really love that idea. I also have a spare bag in here just to put rubbish in. We've all got colds at the moment, so I dare say we're going to be blowing our noses a little bit, so don't want to get all that stuff in my bag, so I've got a spare bag just for that. I also have a packet of baby wipes because, like I said, I'm a mum. You can't go anywhere without baby wipes, and hands and things like that in the car. We can all just use those, mouths and whatnot. I also have a couple of pairs of sunglasses for me and Sambo. Obviously I would have Matt's as well, but they are with him. I have my camera because, you guys, I'm a vlogger, I don't go anywhere without it. I also have my purse, which I'm probably going to take some things out of and just put it in the other one, but for now I'm just going to put it in here. And I have my phone too, because you can't go anywhere without your phone. So all of that fits in there, and there's like, seriously, there's still heaps of room in there, which is fantastic. Oh my gosh. I am so in love with this, you guys. This is so nice. The first bag that I packed for our trip was actually a snack bag for the car. We're basically going to be in the car for 2 days straight. So I have a box of chocolates here. These are actually for my auntie. She is hosting us for the very first night, which I'm so thankful for. So I wanted to say thank you and get her some nice chocolates. I'm also going to go and get a bottle of wine or something for her to go with that. But we have some chips for the road trip. We also have a stack of chocolate milks. Obviously we're not going to drink these all in one day or 2 days, but these are just for like the entire week. Obviously I've got some more stuff coming as well in our click and collect grocery haul, which I'll tell you about in just a minute. But I did get some milks that don't need to go in the fridge for Sambo, even though it's going to be freezing cold in Melbourne. It's just nice to have them so that we don't have to worry about him when we're out and about being hungry or thirsty. We also have some sultanas, some yogurt covered sultanas for him, some muesli bars and some like little teddy bear biscuits. These are all from Aldi. These are from Woolworths, by the way, in case you were wondering. That is not finished yet. There's still some other things that I need to put in there, like some fresh fruit and stuff. But that is just like snacks for pretty much a week in the car. We also got a big stack of water because you cannot go on a road trip without water. So we have a big stack of water here. Next up is all of our snow gear. You guys all recommended snow gear over just cold weather clothes just based on your personal experiences. So I did go to Aldi and buy up a bunch of their snow gear when they had their sale on. I got these little booties for Sambo. As you can tell, he's already worn them many times up to the block. At least I know that his feet are dry and warm when he's out and about, so he tends to wear them to childcare a fair bit too as well. So he got those. They were, I think, about $20. I got the sled from there as well. It was going to cost me $10 an hour to hire it where we're going, and this was $10 just to buy. So if it breaks and we don't get to bring it home, who cares? I got Matt some snow boots from Aldi as well. He hasn't worn his yet, but hopefully he'll be able to get some extra wear out of these when he's working on his cars and things like that in the shed to keep his feet warm in winter. But my snow boots, however, did not come from Aldi. These are the XTM brand. I got these off of eBay. You can see I've worn mine many times as well up to the house. These are so warm, you guys. I absolutely love them. The Aldi ones were not supportive at all, so I ended up spending a little bit extra just based on the fact that I know that I will wear them every single winter just to stay dry and warm when it's wet and cold outside, not even just for the snow. So I will get lots of wear out of them. I did get them from eBay. I think they were about $100, but yeah, I know I spent a lot more than the boys, but they are going to last me a very, very long time. In this bag over here, we have all of our gloves. So I have a pair for Matt, I have a pair for me, again all from Aldi, and then I actually got Sam the mittens because when we were trying them on in the store, getting him to get his fingers in the gloves was an absolute nightmare, so I figured I'd get him the mittens instead. I also got a pair of snow pants for Matt. I got some snow pants and a snow jacket for Sam. They're all rolled up, I'm not going to bring them out today. And I got some snow pants for me. Mine are actually snow overalls. I'll try and have them linked down below. I had to get mine off of eBay because, again, plus size, could not get anything here in Australia that was affordable. I probably should have sized up to a 3X. I did get a 2X. They're the Arctics brand, the bibbed ones. But yeah, I did get some for myself. We didn't get jackets for Matt and I, just snow pants, snow boots and gloves because we are only going to the snow for 2 days, so hopefully we'll be warm enough with just that. In terms of actually packing our suitcases, oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like I've packed our entire wardrobe. I have packed it in 2 different packages. So because we're spending the first night at our family member's house, I have just an overnight bag so we don't have to unpack the entire car. So this just has a change of clothes, like a nice pair of clothes for each of us, and also just a change of underwear and things, and it'll have our toiletries in it so that we can have a shower and stuff the next morning. But yeah, this is just like our first day bag because this thing is ginormous and I don't want to have to take this into my auntie's house just for one night. I did pick up some new booties for Sambo. These were actually from Kmart. He does not have a nice pair of shoes, like just a nice pair of shoes. They were actually $15 on special, which, you know, is still kind of expensive for little kids' shoes in my opinion, but they look really cute. He picked them out, he really liked them, so he has these for the trip. This lot of clothing here is actually my first day clothing. This is what I'm going to be wearing in the morning in the car. I have an outfit for all of us set aside, ready to go. We're actually going to be leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I needed to make sure that I had clothes for all of us that were going to be super warm. I've got a really thick jacket, some sweatpants, my little ear headband thing that's all nice and warm, and I'll have just probably the hoodie that I'm wearing today to wear with that and some trainers, and we're going to probably end up wearing the same thing the second day anyway because like we're just in the car, we're not going to be getting dirty or anything like that. So that is pretty much what I'll be wearing in the car for the first 2 days of our vacation. The next bag that I packed is a ginormous suitcase. This is going to have all of our clothes in it for the few days that we're going. I have all of our underwear and things just in there. I have kind of, I don't know what I've done, to be honest. This is crazy. I'm probably going to pull all this out when we get there anyway. But Sambo's clothes are all in little, I guess, bundles of outfits. I went through his wardrobe and picked out some bundles. I did see somebody else on YouTube had their little bundles bagged up in little plastic bags, so you could literally just grab a bag and that is an outfit to go. I love that idea. I didn't have any bags, so we just put them in bundles in here. That is all of his clothes. I have a few extra pairs of pants for him because, like I said, it's going to be really wet where we're going and cold, so his pants are probably going to get wet. So I have a few extra pairs of sweatpants for him. I also have some leggings just to go underneath his snow pants for when we go to the snow. I have a beautiful little pea coat for him that this is probably the last season he's going to get to wear that. So hopefully we can go out for a really nice dinner one night and get all dressed up while we're there. Obviously we can't go too fancy because we have a 3-year-old. I have for myself a bunch of just different sweaters and cardigans and things like that. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, but basically it's probably going to be sweatpants because let's be honest, it's going to be freezing cold. I also got a thermal for myself from Kmart. This is actually from the men's section. They didn't have any female thermals when I went to the Kmarts that I went to quite a few actually, and none of them had thermals. So hopefully this fits and this works. This is a long sleeve one. Hopefully it keeps me super warm while we're gone. In terms of Matt's clothes, he's just pretty much the same as me. I've got a couple of nice dressy shirts and also just like t-shirts and hoodies because it is going to be cold and wet. The places we're going to be going for lunch are going to be family friendly places anyway, and to be honest, it's just a family vacation. We're not planning on doing anything fancy. The accommodation that we've got in Melbourne is pretty ghetto, I'm gonna say that. It is just an Airbnb. It's somebody's mother-in-law suite, so it's attached to their house, but the person that we're staying with seems to be really nice. They had really good reviews, and it was only $300 for 5 nights accommodation. I think 5 nights accommodation, which I thought was pretty good value. We are building a house. We don't have stacks of money to just blow on holidays and things like that, but we really need some alone family time. So this was a way of doing it on the cheap. I know that we did go out and buy a whole bunch of snow gear for the trip, but we're hoping, fingers crossed, that this is something that we can do as a yearly thing. I want to apologize for my voice, by the way. I have got a terrible cold at the moment, and 2 days before vacation, it could only happen to us. Yeah, so all the snow gear aside, this vacation is pretty inexpensive. The plan is that we will hopefully enjoy it and want to do this more frequently. So that's pretty much where we're at with our packing. I still need to obviously pack all of our chargers and laptops and tablets and all that kind of jazz, but I can't pack that until pretty much the night before we go. Things like car charger and things like that I'm going to set up in the car the night before we go, which is tomorrow night. So I'm pretty much all set. Fingers crossed this goes well. I don't know. We've never done a road trip with Sambo before, so we're just kind of winging it. Like I said, I've got stacks of snacks. We have his tablet for the car. I've downloaded a whole bunch of apps. We have Netflix on there, so I've pre-downloaded a whole bunch of the TV shows that he likes to watch. So hopefully that doesn't go flat, and we'll just do lots of stops along the way. So any tips would be greatly appreciated. If you've got any tips for how to survive a vacation like a week away in a car, then let me know. There's going to be a lot of driving on this road trip, so hopefully he is good and he enjoys it. We are just honestly looking forward to having some quality family time. It has been a minute since we've had just the 3 of us just have like a week off where we don't have anything on, like no house to build, no retaining walls, no fences that we build and get destroyed just 2 days later. Yeah, it's been a minute, so we're really looking forward to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go and check out the link for the Teddy Blake bags down below. You won't be disappointed. Honestly, they are amazing, you guys. They're so beautiful, such good quality. I'm so happy with mine. It is just the perfect timing as well, so that I can have a beautiful handbag to go away with. And I hope you guys got some great information, especially with like packing kids' clothes. I wish that I had the bags so that it was easier for Matt, especially if he needed to dress Sam. But can't even talk. It is getting that bad. And also the delivery of groceries. I was blown away by that idea. I actually got that idea from a girl called Mandy from Mandy in the Making. She has a YouTube channel. I'll have that linked down below for you. I thought that was genius. Like, I've never actually thought about that before, but honestly, for the $10 delivery fee, knowing that we're getting in late at night, not having to try and find a supermarket to go and get stuff for the next morning, knowing that I'm going to have milk and bacon and eggs and bread and all that kind of stuff that you need the next morning, especially when you are trying to do a vacation on a budget. We can have a big breakfast in the morning and not have to stress about having to find somewhere to eat or pay for that. That's expensive. That's one meal of our day that we don't have to try and go out and pay for and source as well. Like, who knows where to eat when you go on vacation. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in our next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch some of ours. If you want to see more from us, make sure you click here to subscribe. If you want to keep up to date with everything going on with our new house build, click here, and to watch all of our latest videos, click here.